Hey there, welcome to Crash Course Business History. Today we're diving deep into the rise and fall of Nikola Corporation, a company that promised to revolutionize the trucking industry with its zero-emission vehicles. Founded in 2014, Nikola burst onto the scene with ambitious goals, aiming to disrupt the transportation sector by developing hydrogen fuel cell and battery electric trucks. The company, named after the famed inventor Nikola Tesla, captured the imagination of investors and environmentalists alike. Their vision was clear, a future where heavy-duty trucks, notorious for their carbon footprint, would operate with zero emissions. Nikola's early prototypes and bold claims generated significant buzz, propelling the company into the spotlight as a potential leader in the burgeoning electric vehicle market. Nikola's initial focus on hydrogen fuel cell technology set them apart in the EV landscape. While most manufacturers concentrated on battery electric vehicles, Nikola championed hydrogen as a viable alternative, particularly for long-haul trucking. They envisioned a network of hydrogen refueling stations across major trucking routes, addressing the range anxiety associated with battery electric trucks. This forward-thinking approach, coupled with charismatic leadership, quickly attracted attention and investment. Nikola's stock soared and the company's valuation skyrocketed, making it one of the most valuable electric vehicle startups in the world. For a brief, shining moment, Nikola seemed poised to redefine the trucking industry and usher in a new era of sustainable transportation. But as we'll soon discover, the road to revolution is rarely smooth. The year 2020 marked a pivotal moment for Nikola. General Motors, one of the world's largest automakers, announced a strategic partnership with the startup, sending shockwaves through the automotive industry. This collaboration, valued at over $2 billion, was a massive vote of confidence in Nikola's technology and vision. As part of the deal, GM agreed to supply Nikola with its Ultium battery technology and fuel cell systems. Furthermore, GM would manufacture Nikola's Badger pickup truck, a consumer-focused vehicle designed to compete with the likes of Tesla's Cybertruck. The partnership sent Nikola's stock soaring, and the company's future seemed brighter than ever. The GM alliance instantly legitimized Nikola in the eyes of investors and industry analysts. The startup, once viewed as an ambitious but unproven player, was now working alongside a seasoned automotive giant. This partnership provided Nikola with access to GM's manufacturing expertise, supply chain, and vast dealer network, seemingly paving the way for rapid growth and expansion. The Badger pickup truck, a direct result of the GM collaboration, generated immense excitement among consumers. With its sleek design and impressive performance claims, the Badger was poised to become a flagship product for Nikola, propelling them into the mainstream electric vehicle market. The partnership with GM seemed like a match made in heaven, but as we'll see, appearances can be deceiving. Just as Nikola seemed to be riding high, a bombshell report by Hindenburg Research, a short-selling firm, sent shockwaves through the company and the entire EV industry. The report, published in September 2020, accused Nikola of being an intricate fraud built on dozens of lies. These were not mere allegations. Hindenburg Research presented what they claimed was substantial evidence to support their claims. Among the most damning accusations was the claim that Nikola's hydrogen fuel cell technology was far less developed than the company had portrayed. Hindenburg Research alleged that a promotional video showcasing a Nikola truck seemingly powered by hydrogen was staged. The truck, they claimed, was simply rolling downhill, not propelled by its own powertrain. The report also questioned Nikola's claims about its battery technology, alleging that the company was relying heavily on third-party components, despite assertions of in-house development. Furthermore, Hindenburg Research raised concerns about Nikola's progress in establishing its network of hydrogen refueling stations, a crucial element of the company's long-term vision. These allegations, if true, painted a picture of a company that had misled investors and the public about its capabilities and progress. The report triggered investigations by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and the Department of Justice, DOJ, casting a long shadow over Nikola's future. The company's stock price plummeted, erasing billions of dollars in market value. The fallout from the Hindenburg Research report was swift and severe. Nikola's founder and executive chairman Trevor Milton resigned from the company, facing intense scrutiny from regulators and the public. The once celebrated entrepreneur was now at the center of a firestorm, accused of perpetuating a massive fraud. General Motors, initially a staunch supporter of Nikola, distanced itself from the embattled startup. The multi-billion-dollar partnership, once hailed as a game-changer, was scaled back significantly. GM would no longer manufacture the Badger pickup truck, and its investment in Nikola was reduced to a non-binding agreement. The legal battles that followed were protracted and damaging. In 2022, Trevor Milton was found guilty of 3 counts of fraud, including securities fraud and wire fraud. The conviction marked a stunning fall from grace for the former CEO, who had once been hailed as a visionary in the EV industry. Nikola, as a company, was also held accountable. The SEC charged the company with defrauding investors, resulting in a $125 million settlement. The DOJ also pursued criminal charges against Nikola, further tarnishing the company's reputation and undermining investor confidence. As the legal battles raged on, Nikola faced mounting financial struggles. The company's stock plummeted, erasing billions in market value. Investors, once optimistic about Nikola's future, were now wary and skeptical. The company's ambitious plans for hydrogen fuel cell technology and electric trucks began to falter. Production delays and technical setbacks further eroded confidence. Key partnerships dissolved, and funding dried up. Nikola was forced to scale back its operations, laying off employees and selling off assets to stay afloat. The once promising startup was now a shadow of its former self, struggling to survive in a highly competitive market. By 2023, Nikola's financial woes had reached a tipping point. The company filed for bankruptcy, unable to overcome the mounting debts and legal liabilities. The bankruptcy proceedings were complex and drawn out, involving numerous creditors and legal challenges. The future of Nikola became increasingly uncertain. Would the company find a way to restructure and emerge from bankruptcy, or would it be forced to liquidate its assets and cease operations altogether? The once bright future of Nikola now hung in the balance, with the fate of the company and its employees uncertain. In the wake of Nikola's demise, the EV landscape continued to evolve. New players entered the market, bringing innovative technologies and fresh ideas. Established automakers ramped up their electric vehicle offerings, vying for a share of the growing market. The lessons learned from Nikola's rise and fall served as a cautionary tale for the industry. Transparency, accountability, and rigorous oversight became paramount. The promise of a sustainable future powered by electric vehicles remained strong, but the path forward was fraught with challenges. As the EV industry moved forward, the story of Nikola served as a reminder of the importance of integrity and resilience in the face of adversity.